What up, everybody in the YTVC? So, I'm a little pressed for time because I had to wake up early and I'm out and about doing some stuff I got to do. But I did want to make this video real quick. So, this is going to be the last video that I do about the Andre Ward versus Alexander Brand. Done a couple videos already, and there's one final point that I really want to bring home for y'all. Now, before I make this one last final point, I do want to say, if you're a fan of Andre Ward and you're saying this is a cherry pick, but we're gonna give him a pass because the that Kovalev fight is going to happen by the end of the year. If you are a fan saying that, I don't got no problem with it, because the fight is signed, and even though he could back out, anybody saying that they think he's going to back out of the fight, they have a right to think that, because Andre Ward has done so in the past. Not with Kovalev, but with other fighters. But I don't have a problem either way. If you're acknowledging that this is a cherry pick, but he's gonna fight Kovalev next, and it'll be by the end of the year, then that is, I don't got a problem with that, because you're just being real. It is a cherry pick. Now, for those people who want to defend the fight and act like it's not a cherry pick, they're the ones that, although I respect them as human beings and respect their opinions because they have a right to their opinion, I strongly disagree with it.
Boxing! Why the fuck are you watching boxing, you sensitive bitch? Why are you watching it? Boxing is not patty cakes. It's not tiddlywinks. It's a brutal motherfucking sport. If you haven't fucking realized, Slugfest City, bitch.
Alright, so I'm gonna use Canelo versus Khan to basically, build a foundation and state my case on, why this is a cherry pick, because some people seem to think that it's not. A lot of people like to say things like, oh, he's 29-1, and the only loss he's had is to Badu Jack, and it sounds good when you put it that way. But first off, Badu Jack is probably, and no disrespect to Badu Jack, I actually have a lot of respect for him, because everyone was telling him he was not going to beat Groves, and he went and he beat Groves. So I have respect for him for that. But bottom line is, Badu Jack is probably the weakest out of the champions at 168. Okay, now really can't say because he has to fight another champion, but the perception is that he is, out of all the champions at 168, he is the least of them. Okay, so Alexander Brand lost to Badu Jack by split decision. Okay, now where Canelo and Khan comes in is Canelo fought Khan at a catch weight of 155 pounds. Khan, up to that point, was fighting at 147 pounds. So that was an 8-pound difference. Now, Canelo is considered to be an elite fighter at 154 pounds or 155 pounds. whatever you want to consider him as. And Khan is considered by many to be a elite fighter at 147. Some people might not call him elite, but they might call him a solid A, B plus A minus fighter. Okay? Either way, I don't have a problem with it. Whatever your stance is on Amir Khan's skill level at 147 pounds. So when Canelo beat Khan at 155 pounds, keep in mind it's an 8-pound difference, it was a brutal knockout. A brutal knockout. Everybody's seen it. It was not pretty. It was a pretty knockout, but it wasn't pretty for Khan. And so it was a very, very brutal knockout, and we're talking about two fighters who were separated by 8 pounds, and they're both considered elite. The smaller guy could be considered to be a little bit less than elite, but he's still considered to be up there. So now let's go ahead and talk about the situation with Andre Ward versus Alexander Brand. Now, Andre Ward is an elite fighter. He's an elite fighter, and many consider him to be number one pound for pound. I personally don't consider him number one. Not saying that he can't be. I'm just saying, prove it. That's all I'm saying. But he definitely is a candidate, in my opinion. I just think too many people are giving him credit for things he hasn't done yet. That's just my opinion. If you feel different, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. But Alexander Brand is a C-level fighter at 168 pounds. At best, I'd argue to say that he's less than that. And no disrespect toward Alexander Brand. It's just, it is what it is. So, if Canelo, and one more thing before I go back to Canelo versus Khan. If Andre Ward was able to knock down a 175-pound Sullivan Barrera, okay, what do you do? That proves that he definitely has some kind of power. He has the ability to put somebody of the likes of Sullivan Barrera down. Okay? I mean, he's not necessarily known for power, but he definitely has some. So, if he was able to knock down Sullivan Barrera and win a unanimous decision, and I feel he won probably 11 rounds. 10, 11 rounds. I think I gave Barrera like 1 or 2, and that's it. Okay? And Canelo knocked out Amir Khan, both of them being elite. Amir Khan maybe being considered a little bit less than elite at best. He's able to knock him out in 6 rounds. What do you think Andre Ward is going to do with this guy from Colombia? What do you think is going to happen? Be logical and be real. What do you think Andre Ward is going to do to this boy? Please leave your comments in the comment section. To all my subscribers, anybody who watches my videos, or if you just so happen to stumble upon this video, hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace.
Slugfest City, bitch. That's what I've expected. I want to see 150 fucking punches around from these two motherfuckers. want a fucking full-on slut.